Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for the 13th of October. And we've had a nice little move up. That's why I thought I would make this video, certainly in line with our bullish count. And anybody that's got a bearish count will be certainly under pressure at this particular point in time, because this little move up through here that we're viewing at the moment has still further to move. So in the bigger picture here, we're looking at the first move to the upside here as wave 1, back for wave 2, and up for 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 in Elliott wave terms, and we're looking into wave 3 here. So this is really important, this move here, because if you understand Elliott a little bit, then this would be the wave 3, the third of the third of the third of the third that we're sort of moving into. So this is going to be really quite powerful here in this point here. And I have to say, when new markets come online, like Bitcoin and like gold did in the 70s when they released it in Nixon's days and so on, we always get these, and penny stocks as well, we get these sort of pump and dump situations occurring. So they're just that's how a trend builds. It just builds on these sharp moves to the upside, and this is what we're seeing at the moment with this particular market. So yeah, I mean, one of the other points here too that I mentioned the other day is that in terms of the trading levels that I use, and 1 being the strongest number in the market, and 1 can be 1 cent, $1, 10 cents, 1,000, 10,000, just all the one. You can see here quite clearly that this is the balance line within this market, and we are now sitting on here as support. It was resistance, and now it is support here for this. So it will become what I'm talking about with this count here, it will become confirmed once that top goes out through here. But at the same time, we can also start to gather evidence of what's likely to occur by looking at the wave structure within this space here as it moves higher. So this count is not confirmed yet, but it's doing all the right things internally. So let's go in, and this is a weekly chart. So we'll go to the daily chart, then the 4-hour, and today we're also going to go in to look at the tick chart as well. So from the low here, it's very clear that we have 1 and 2 and 3 and nice complicated wave 4 here, and then up for wave 5 to make wave 1 and back for wave 2 here. Now I could drop this all down 1 degree of structure as well. That's not a problem, but it doesn't really concern us at this point in time. What's more important is the labeling, the count itself at this stage. So we've got on the daily chart, we've got wave 2 here, and then we're going up from this light bluish aqua color here as wave 2. We're going up into wave 3 for that. There'll be 5 waves in that. And this is intermediate here. So this, I'll look at this as primary degree of structure, this color here. These are minor degree counts, and intermediate wave 1 and intermediate wave 2. So I may need to drop it down one degree, peg it down a little bit, but that's okay. That means that this blue wave 2 will go over to this wave 2 here. So I'll see how, as I get familiar with it, I'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, so the interesting thing here is we can view this as wave 1 as an impulse wave, and then wave 2 here. So what we're looking for here, in just a rough nutshell, is 1 and 2 here. And going up for 3, 4, and 5 here for the third wave, a fourth wave here, a fifth wave here, and then the A, the B, and the C wave for wave 2, and then moving up. Now I also need to point out too, because we've got 2 wave 2s over in this corner here. We've got cycle degree and primary degree, and then we've got intermediate degree, and then we've got minor degree here. So because this is where you start getting gaps in the market, and I can see that coming into this space here. So when we get over here, we're going to see more gaps, and normally wave 1, from wave 1 back to wave 2 pulls back 61.8%. But I wouldn't count on that because of where we are in the structure of wave 3 of 3 of 3 of 3 here, or the third of the third of the third of the third in this case. So yeah, just a point, but I will be all over it, and I'll do my best to guide us through that scenario. So yeah, this is once we get this 5-wave structure here. If we get this 5-wave structure here and we take out this top here, taking out this top here will take away the bearish count that anybody has in the market, and I know a lot of people have, but and they could be right at this stage, but I doubt it, because we've got a 3-wave price action here, a corrective move here, so that means we'll take out the top here. So technically, once that B wave gets taken out, then that's confirmed that we're on our way in a bullish market. So we're not far away now for this to confirm, step by step, but certainly looking, doing all the right things for a bullish move. So this is be the time to load up, and as I've mentioned on my Bitcoin journey, I've just my third video on this, I think, or something like that. So I've just been buying $1,000 a week, and I've been doing that through Binance, and I have to say, I did a few, because it's a new platform, I made a few silly mistakes. And they are very helpful in terms of support. You know, I was such an idiot doing some of the things I did, and they stayed with me, they were patient, and they worked with me through all of this. So I take my hat off to their support team for that, especially Diana. So yeah, let's go in and have a look at the 4-hour chart and break this down a little bit further. So last time we spoke, we were looking at, I mean, first of all, I'm not trading this market, but I will point out trades like I have done here. So we looked at going long above here, here, and here for those. We'll just chill out now and allow this to play out. But we'll probably get another position if we get a classic trading levels pattern sitting across this level here. So the classic trading levels pattern is quite simple. It's just here. If this is the level that we're talking about here, we're talking about, let me just check on that again here. Oh yeah. So the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and a corrective move. And then we can move in over here. So we can get another entry over here for this. There might be a variation on this where it doesn't come back below the level. And this is a nice place to consider that this could happen here because of where we are in the Elliott wave structure, so we wouldn't come below here. But the trick is to find the top here and then put a line through here as an entry point, and then work down. We should be able to get a second entry point, and if it comes lower here, well, then we can work that as well. So we've got the arrival, the reaction. We're looking for the first high above the level here. So we'll need to see this play out here. I haven't pulled apart that, but we can look at that on the tick chart anyway. I think we'll be doing something like that, something like this here. Normally the wave 4 would pull back. This is a little wave 4 in here, so this is where all of the wave 4s can pull back to through here. Okay, so just be mindful of that. We don't want to put our stops too close. We can currently bring the stop up a little bit from here. We'll just pop it in. Where's the good place? I don't want to put it near the gap. I'm just going to leave it here. Actually, I'm not going to move it very much at all. We'll move it when this becomes the support area through here. And don't forget too, this B wave here, when that's taken out through here, then that's at the 12,000, so we can adjust that to the 12 here. So we'll likely see another correction across this level as well. But once that top gets taken out, then it confirms the bullish count. So we can have a look on the tick chart just to break this little area down here. But while we're here, we've got wave 1 here and 2 here, and then we're going up for wave 3. That may take us even higher here at this point. Whoopsie daisy. That can take us up into this area here. We'll just check on that. Depends how these stretch out through here. So Yeah, but let's go in and have a little look at this. So from blue wave 2 to blue wave 3 here, we're looking for 5 waves of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And also too, with between 2 and 3 here in green, we're also looking for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So I'll just see what I've done on the tick chart. It may be a little bit different at this point in time. Oh no, it's right. Yeah, so we've got blue wave 2 here, 1 and 2 here, and we're looking all the way up for wave 3 here. And in wave 3 from 2 to 3 here, we're looking for 5 waves of 1 and 2. This is 100 ticks, by the way, here. So green wave 2, we've got 1 and 2, and we're looking up for wave 3, 4 and 5. Now that could stretch up much higher here as well. I haven't pulled that little bit apart here. It looks like it wants to, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to this point here, and a correction move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into here. So let me just double check that. I just need to wrap my head around that a bit further. It looks like we want to go higher at that point. I mean, for me, that's not actually trading it. I'm just buying it. I don't care where it goes. I'm looking at a longer term horizon for all of this. But I think it's just interesting to pull it apart anyway. So, yeah, so from wave 2 here to wave 3 here, we're counting it in little blue 1 and 2. And 3 here and 4 here and 5 here. I think that's got higher to go there. I need to pull that apart. And from wave 2 to wave 3 here, I'm looking at this as 1 and 2 in here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave, fourth wave and fifth wave for the third, ABC for the fourth. Yeah, I'll have to pull that apart and spend some time with that a little bit, but it looks like it really wants to go straight up rather than come back at all there. We'll just see anyway, not a problem. So just to recap a little bit, let's go back to the 4-hour chart. Don't need all of that data in there, so we'll just pin that back to here. So there was our little journey here. Yeah, no need to add anything more to this, except that I look, when I count, I always count on the conservative side of things, you know. For instance, I look at wave 1 here, and this wave 1 and 2 here, this wave 1 here, the extension's in wave 3 here, so that should make wave 5 here and wave 1 here roughly the same for this. You can also, if this, let's just grab that, not that one, we want that green segment, copy that. We can go this one, copy that, and we can go this one here. So we can build in on top. Visually, when 11,500 becomes a tested support, then you can move in and add positions to that there. Like I mentioned, I might add some more coin into this. Once this I mean, really, I'm just waiting for this to be confirmed here, so I don't mind shoveling a little bit more into this particular kind of structure in any market. But taking this top out here is the confirmation that we'll be going higher at that point. So, alrighty, I just thought I'd give a little update because we've had a nice move within this space. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Cheers.